Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And yeah, I took the shredded blue tarp off of Tomcat's condo here, but I didn't have time today to actually finish putting the roof on because apparently all the rain that's been avoiding me is supposed to hit here starting at about 4 p.m. today and going all the way through the night and into tomorrow morning. Of course, it sounds like a heck of a lot of rain, but the forecast says that I'll be lucky to get a half an inch out of it. Lucky to get a half an inch. So that's where it's coming from right there. And it does look like it's coming this way, but of course you can still see the sun through the clouds up here. So anyway, I'm now hunkering down and tying down everything, getting it all ready for a storm that's supposed to be coming through. And made a big pot, well, not a big pot, but a 4-quart pot of venison chili yesterday. And that was some venison that I had in my freezer from my friends Tony and Leanne. I had some ground venison and I had some rump that was cut up into steaks, and then I cut that into cubes and mixed it with some bacon. That helps kill the gamey taste. Some people don't like gamey taste. I don't mind it myself, but I was planning on sharing this with some other people. So my neighbors up the road, one of them already has hers, and the other guy's going to pick his up on his way home, which will be pretty soon. And the winds are blowing, and I've been trying to get things done here. So the temporary roof I put on Tomcat's condo here is, let's get up here, is a big 4x4 sheet of galvanized. Of course, it's only like 22 gauge. It's not real thick. So I anchored it down with these brackets all the way around. And then that last board over there, since that's an overhang over there, I didn't want the wind grabbing it. I did anchor that one there and here to make sure that it held that side of the metal down. And I didn't want to shoot screws right through the metal and ruin part of the metal, because I might have something to use that for down the line. So it'll go back in my stock area after the storm, and I'll get these rafters in place, get some wood on there. Now, I did notice that the prices at Home Depot have been coming down. The OSB is down from where it was up like $50. It's down to $19 and change. And then the 2x4s, which were close to $10 each, were down to $3.50 each. So I might take advantage of that and go into debt a little bit and throw some on my credit card and get some of the lumber I need to finish the chicken coop, Tomcat's roof, etc. But before I do any of that, I've got to get these 3 totes cleaned and moved down to the garden house, because the water delivery is coming on Tuesday, and I want to get everything all filled up at that time. So I want to have those all tied in place. I did bring some 2-inch pipe down over there, but set it on top of that old tote so I can start getting some of these things tied together. The rest of it's, oh, I'm feeling a few sprinkles on me. Yeah, just fine mist coming in with the wind. So, yeah, it looks like it might get some rain tonight. I've got the windows in the cabin open because it's been nice and cool, and I could get out and do some work today. So I did. Of course, I got so much backed up that's got to get done because of the heat wave that I'm just going to take forever to catch up. But I have a feeling it's going to be a mild winter, And yes, I know, Rita, you wanted to bet me on that. But I think it's going to be a mild winter again. But Andy texted, and he's hoping that the rains are heavy enough in this storm that's coming to get water flowing down the stream bed and into my pond over there, because we took advantage of that, and we went over there and panned out a bunch of gold out of the bottom of that pond last time we had some floods come through there. I'd like to see that again. I'd like to see some water swirling around in there a couple of times, because this desert is so dry that I have a feeling that the majority of the rain that's going to hit is just going to barely soak into the ground. It might turn the bushes green, but I don't think it's going to really get water flowing down the stream beds. Unless, of course, the mountains up there grab a hold of the storm and really get some downpours up there, because it all runs downhill, and downhill goes from the mountains down to the highway. So it'll come through here if it does. Oh, and crows are back ever since the growers have been gone. I think they would shoot at the crows because the crows would get into their crops. But the crows are back. And it reminds me, I just put my crowbar in the van because it was outside. I didn't want it getting all caught up in the rain. But I was wondering, before crowbars were invented, did crows have to drink at home? Oh, I know. All right, everybody, stop laughing. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up down there. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I'm going to cut this off and get ready for my neighbor to stop by here. I've already got everything closed up in the containers, and things put away that might get wet out here. So hopefully it'll be a good one. Thanks for joining me. This is G Bear signing off.